So Mr. Krishna from Giropai has made so easy for me to understand the financial terms through his introductory bite off camera. So I would like to ask him to repeat the same thing and tell us, sir, Mr. Krishna, sir, please tell us about your startup.
Sure. So, and thank you very much for putting it, so good on me that you got it at the first time. Giropai, the solution basically is, targeted to a segment which is always in need of operational cash flows. So Giropai basically helps organizations in their invoice to cash management cycle, where we try to enable them for their better operational cash flows. So yeah.
So could you please reflect more on what is working capital when we say financial terms, right? So personally, I would like to know about what is working capital and how it is in linked towards your business.
Sure, Sir. So, if we look at working capital, that's a very generic terminology. But when we look from an organizational perspective, for any organization, whether it is a micro, a small, or a medium, or an enterprise organization, for all of them, operational cash flows are very important. So, where does operational cash flows come from? So, basically, the operational cash flows is the very solution or a service that you provide. You have to get paid for that service or solution, and that is your receivables, that is your account receivables, that is your collection, and that is where your operational cash flows comes from. And at the same time, the payable management, that is also important for organizations, and organizations do spend a lot of money even on account payables. So Giropai, when we say the working capital is getting redefined, Giropai focuses on bringing an automated solution, an automated system that can manage organizations, whether it's, as I said, it can be a small organization or medium. So I think this KDM cluster is a very centric point of such organizations which really struggle with their operational cash management. I think that is what the event today is all about how to induce working capital into the organizations. So that is where we come into picture, where the automated solution can enable an organization's cash flows in a much better way. It brings greater visibility into the system. It enables automated payments in the back end. So the solution as an overall, as a focused system, it works into their operational cash flows.
Great, sir. It was slightly insightful. So could you please tell me, okay, who are your customers and where are you selling this Giropai?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So basically, this solution emphasizes or concentrates on MSME segment, because these kind of solutions are inbuilt in large organizations. They can afford it and they can have it in-house. But small organizations which comes under MSME, these are the people who are actually struggling for working capital, right? So they don't have the visibility. They don't have the affordability to buy a solution like any SAPs or Oracles, right? So that is where we come in and we try to bring a small solution which can fit into their requirement to manage their invoice to cash process and automate their collections.
So I can understand that you are from North Karnataka. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
We are actually based out of Bangalore, but yes, our development center is based out of here. Our team, a small team, is sitting over here, which is actually delivering our work. So we are glad to be here with KDM, and if you look at the belt of Karnataka, the HBD cluster actually has a lot of industries that drive the force of Karnataka's, whether it is the focus on the industries, multiple sectors. So that is why we are here, and we are really thankful to KDM for giving us this opportunity. And I'm sure we have a lot to do with KDM in the coming days, taking this solution and to the very market that actually requires a greater solution for their operational cash flows.
Absolutely, most important point you have covered. Sir, my fundamental question or a very important question I have is, so these kind of events happening in Belgavi, right, in Hubli Dharwad cluster. So how you promote these kind of events to fellow entrepreneurs in this region, and what is your take through these events, and what or how you will try convey this to other entrepreneurs?
Yeah, definitely. So this is a kind of event which is much required in this belt, because in Bangalore or in any other metropolitan, there are a lot of events and there is a lot of visibility for people, for students who just pass out from the college and start their careers. Right? They have got a lot of visibility, but in this belt there is no visibility for this. So these kind of events actually emphasize those students or those young entrepreneurs to get into this track of new innovation.
Absolutely. It was nice talking to you, Mr. Kiran and Mr. Sharad. So we are extremely happy, and I'm very excited about the finance term because I have been studied BCom in specialized in accounts. In my startup, I always try to look for after the accounting systems itself, so that I had to learn more about how things operate. So what we have learned from the books and the in real life, how it is ground reality. So my personal favorite subject, and I'm very excited, happy about the innovations happening in accountancy. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.